Hey, everybody. Just so you know, we are doing a couple of new technology pieces today, and we are going to be playing some copywritten music out loud. We're not sure whether or not Facebook will flag us or keep us from finishing the show. If anything happens, please mention in the comments whether or not we lose audio, that kind of thing. And if you enjoyed the show, let us know. Thanks.
Warning. This show contains spoilers.
We're calling it the Idiot Hour?
Luska, dude, I'll stay right here and play clarinet.
And we'll get into all that in a future episode.
Are they werewolves? I've never seen this video.
You never seen the video? This video is insane. It's in like a giant mansion. Like, think Casper the Friendly Ghost House.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me right now that Howie doesn't look like
Oh my God,
Stuart.
we're back again. Stuart. Show me how.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this video more than any of the other early videos just points out how much older Kevin is than the rest of them.
Is this the whole vid?
Oh yeah, it's just up here for now. All right, you ready to start this? All right. You're up.
Yeah. I should have shared it on Facebook. I was so excited to share like videos and stuff. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Josh Elsas Spelling Bee / Idiot Hour. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, Deke. I got voted most likely to host a talk show at work today. With me, as always.
What?
I did. It was a superlative. I got voted most likely to host a talk show. I have a picture. With me, as always,
Can we get a picture of that, Josh? Can we get that?
is Justin Boyd.
Hello.
Justin, welcome. And then behind the camera, my friend. It's like you can't wait for your intro.
You can't.
My friend Josh Elsas.
Hey, our friend Josh Elsas.
Intern Josh, what's up?
Give him a hand because he can't spell, everyone.
Spell iguana, Boyd.
He really thought he had a...
So that was the best part, honestly, Josh, is that you 100%.
Thought I had you guys
Yeah.
on iguana.
You were like, this is it. You're done.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's okay.
I've definitely gotten people with iguana before, though, when they like to play that game with me. Like, oh, I'm going to make you spell words you don't know. And then I hit them with iguana, and they're like, shit.
Some of those words you should know, though.
Most of them.
Most of them. Not all. I mean,
Not all of them.
No, and so I did get called out by, Spills.
Yeah.
Love Spills. Spills is one of my favorite dudes that I've met in the area, going out. Love the dude. He said I was a jag-off for starting with platypus. And I, okay, so here's
I
the
think
thing.
that's about a...
But it's a spelling. It's supposed to be hard.
yeah.
Like, I'm not giving
and
you
it's
the...
not
like,
impossible. Like,
no, not platypus. Not plat...
not platypus. Two S's.
So what we told Josh last time, what's the link to the store? www.tftbstore.com. Austin, what up, Snappy?
/
Josh.
Venmo Justin Boyd photo.
Okay. If you make a
Hashtag
shirt,
Vegas weekend.
here's what I'll say. If you make a shirt and it sells like $200 in merch, we will talk about making you a full-time Thoughts of the Bench employee.
I'm not?
No.
Oh, I'm
Josh, what are
part-time.
we doing today?
Another part-time job out here.
Tough life.
Today, we are discussing boy bands. This week on the Idiot Hour, I don't care who you are, where you're from, or what
we
you
can't,
did,
Austin. Thank you, you jag-off. I know you know that, you dick.
as long as you love boy bands.
Sorry,
That's
moms.
right. This week, we take on everyone's favorite musical genre, starting with its meager beginnings as a novelty act to its worldwide takeover. Gents, right off the bat, who's your favorite boy band of all time?
I was massively, for no reason, into 98 Degrees.
Yeah, that
Like-
tracks.
like,
that
massively.
tracks a lot.
But if I had to pick, it would be Backstreet, because the Blue and Black album was the greatest album for.
Do you know why that tracks? Because of your diamond earrings you used to wear when you were in high school.
All right, do you know what your
Callback.
favorite boy band is?
Jesus, did you have frosted
Go
tips?
ahead.
I
Take
guarantee
a wild
it's the
shot.
Pussycat Dolls because you're from Lawrenceville and you guys don't actually identify boy bands with boys and you suck.
Wow. Hot
I thought we
take.
were going to get flagged on Facebook for playing copywritten music. We just got taken to a new level.
Just unbelievable.
I plead the fifth.
I plead
What's
the
your
fifth.
favorite,
The
Justin?
fifth.
Jessica Simpson didn't even like 98 Degrees.
Jessica Simpson didn't like Tony Romo, but she's still better than the Cleveland Browns, Austin. I don't understand why you're here, but I love you.
Wow. Okay.
He's from Baltimore, but he's a Cleveland fan. It's like you chose that.
wow.
You chose depression.
You could have chosen a Super Bowl.
He saw bright things in his future.
Psych.
So I love the Backstreet Boys,
Okay.
but I saw In Sync.
Did you really?
No Strings Attached tour. I believe it
How
was.
old were you? Yeah, I don't like.
So
I almost forget when they were
9.
there.
that you would have been. It would have been
10?
1999 was when No Strings
10.
Attached came out. So you're 10.
Oh yeah, I was there. I was in that bitch.
Yeah.
Yes. And I think I caught one of their towels and gave it to someone next to me because I was like front. They had
Now,
this,
were
like,
you always as tall as you are?
No.
Okay,
no,
so it wasn't like you were like some
Not when I was 10.
supersized 10-year-old.
Not
Like
when I was
He
10.
was
Flag this
born
thing
at
up.
They
one
had
point.
this like conveyor
He
belt
was-
stage that like lifted up and like
Yeah.
went down the middle
I know, I
of
gotta do
like
this.
the pit,
I keep getting texts.
and it just rose up, which is appropriate there. Rose up.
Risen.
He had risen.
JT had
They
risen.
had risen above, and let's be honest, like JT was.
He was.
So
Insane.
JT's was probably the best live concert. It was later. It was during his 2020 experience. Probably the best live concert I've ever been to.
The cops, they figured us out.
Josh thinks
That's
the
for
room
that
smells
joke
like
that he made
BO,
earlier.
so
Yeah.
They're already here for you.
I believe it.
For that.
No, but so like I would understand that seeing In Sync would be amazing because JT live at the 2020 at
Bro, No
I think it
Strings
was
Attached
PB
tour.
No, it was console back then.
That was like they were peak.
I believe
That
it.
was fucking
Yeah.
Friday night, and I just got paid.
Oh yeah.
Just got,
Got paid.
paid. Be like that.
I like money.
Yeah, that shit was.
Hands down, best song on that album is Space Cowboy.
Nothing about my life would make me assume this is a sour.
Let me taste it. He won't let me taste it, guys. I don't know.
He has one in the fridge downstairs.
It's all the way downstairs, and
Didn't
we're
bring it up,
upstairs, and I wanted to just taste it,
Anyways,
All right.
make
yes.
sure I liked it. You know.
Let's kick it off with the original boy band.
Squeet, doot, dweet, doot. Squeet, doot, dweet, and dweet.
The year is 1969. Radios are overcome with the groovy sounds of the Jackson 5's I Want You Back. Led by 11-year-old Michael Jackson, that's right, as you were catching the towels of In Sync, MJ was leading a pack of 5 much older people to a #1 hit. He would further go on to become the king of pop, but the most famous brother band ever is the original boy band. This song, I Want You Back, is on the Rolling Stones' Greatest Songs of All Time list and was also put into the Grammy Hall of Fame. It is timeless, and to this day, it still never gets old.
Let you go, baby.
I want you back. Where do you even begin with this song, with the Jackson 5? It's just...
It's so iconic that one day Chipper said, when I showed him like Spotify, he said play Jackson 5, and my mom spit up her coffee because she didn't know he liked Jackson 5. So like it got to the point where, and also like it gets to the point where it comes back in culture in so many different ways.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy,
Yep.
like the way that it pops back because it is such just a general amazing song that every generation can knows the words of the song.
What up, Greg Skelp?
What up, Greg Scale?
What up, Greg?
So like it's a song that transcends like just general music love. Like a lot of the NSYNC or Backstreet Boys songs, if you played them at a party, most people would get it. But there are some people that'll be like, oh, like this is oh, it's NSYNC. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
Sorry. This song, like it doesn't even matter if you don't know if it's Jackson 5. You either
know
know
the
the song
song.
or you love it instantly.
Right. Yeah, it's really Motown at its best, probably too.
You don't think that if you put Bye 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 on, you would
Well,
get
no,
the same
but
reaction?
but like,
Not like this.
No.
I mean,
I'm
like
just kidding.
your grandma's getting down to this, you know?
My grandma might get down to Bye Bye Bye.
Yeah,
man, you
it's
don't know.
true.
boys
It's
are
true.
yeah, I mean, she
All right.
goes down there.
If Derek goes missing tonight, I don't know anything about it.
Right.
I just like.
Get off your phone, Derek.
I'm reposting a post about our idiot hour
my
to
God.
a post.
The 80s were the teenage
Cool.
years of
Like
boy
shit.
bands, if you will. Young, still finding the magical formula. The first emergence of this
Gang, gang.
was New Edition. But I want to talk
Yes.
about, because I don't have a clip for Menudo, so I want to go with them first. Menudo.
Who the what?
Menudo?
Milli Vanilli?
Menudo. The predominantly Hispanic group was very popular in South America, but did have a few hits in America. Menudo is the first.
Murder you.
You made him lose his place.
I didn't make anything.
It doesn't.
doesn't.
Look, he lost his
Menudo.
place.
Menudo
was
would become
prominent
the
in North
first
America.
iteration
Spell
of what would
Menudo.
Menudo. It's right here on the paper.
Allegedly.
I call it
Allegedly.
resourceful. Resourceful. Well done,
Resourceful.
Josh.
What
Thank
if he
you.
spelled it wrong
Context
on the
clues.
paper?
It was
I wouldn't know the difference.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
basically what you need to know about Menudo is that it was produced by Engardo.
You did.
See, and then I did it.
I blame you for that.
Ricardo Diaz. Menudo would actually switch out its members when they became too old, creating a cycle of never-ending, fresh-faced boys to be in the band.
Never-ending fresh-faced voice.
Is that why you shaved?
Newest member of Menudo.
Congratulations.
Fresh-faced boy, Joshy L.
Okay, so no, okay, that's a really interesting note because I think a lot of American boy bands were sold on the individuals fitting stereotypes
Right.
and being a thing.
Right.
That's interesting.
Yeah. So they were cycled in and out, and actually had like over 20 members by the end of the band.
Did they ever have a
Damn.
comeback tour with all of them?
That would be sick.
Should do that. That'd be
Could you
fun.
imagine though? Because the songs, they kept producing new music, so in theory you could do that.
You could just shuffle out each.
Right.
like-
Shuffle people in and out.
like a concert with all of them.
Right. That would be
You
really
could do
cool.
a music festival with all of them.
That would be kind of neat. A Latin
Like a-
American musical festival.
100%.
Like an orchestra or
Well, no, you
a
have one
choir.
stage dedicated to all the years. So this group will go out and they're like 70 and that's dope. But like then this group goes out and they're like 25 and it's okay.
Was Menudo...
Greg Skelp says it
Oh
was
my
called
Jesus,
the chest
Lord
hair
heaven.
clause. That's how you got kicked out of Menudo.
The chest hair clause.
Well, looks like I'm still qualified, Greg Skelp.
there
so
you go.
Thank you.
The most popular,
My chest.
the most well-known alumni
sip of your
of
beer.
Menudo is Ricky Martin. Actually, got to start with Menudo.
Oh, this is all backwash.
What about Ricky Martin?
he was in Menudo.
How about that?
Yeah. Does he know that you just did that?
Yeah, we
Okay,
traded.
We swapped.
We tradesies, but I drink mine a lot faster because he's a coward.
Ricky Martin
Yeah. She
made
banged.
my little boy panties wet.
Wow.
Live and la vie.
I think he probably would have liked that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
my parents actually.
He is gay.
Did he
My
come
parents actually would only get me the Spanish version of his tapes because they didn't like the lyrics.
out? Oh.
Very smart.
Marsha,
for
that was
And
epic.
fuego.
I used to go, bueno, and iguana, and pinata, and panada, and yeah. So because I didn't know the words.
So there was not a Spanish version of Limp Bizkit, unfortunately.
Damn.
So I just got the censor version,
That
which was
explains a lot. Yeah.
All right. The first of the 80s boy bands, though, was New Edition.
Yep. Damn. I think the craziest part about all this is their outfits would be so fire today.
Oh, right.
I want
Also,
that-
this kid's voice is just ridiculous.
sounds like a Smurf.
Uh-huh.
A Smurf?
Also, like, watch, like, what's this thing he does? Like, he's like, oh, your bow. Ha, 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 yeah.
Yeah, but also like
So weird.
he did it really
said,
cool.
"Ooh,
Like
that bow is fresh."
yeah, he did it pretty cool.
That's all he said.
No, but New Edition, yeah, wow. Oh, they said bye, dude.
Yeah, they're telling him to cool it now.
Jeez.
The pioneers of the genre we know as
Genre.
boy band. They had a few mega hits with "Cool It Now," "Can You Stand the Rain," "Mr. Telephone Man," "I'm Still in Love with You,"
Oh, Mr.
and
Still in love
if
with
it
Classic.
isn't love. Obviously, we have New Edition to thank for Bobby Brown and arguably one of the biggest train wrecks in music history.
Wow.
But boy bands, unfortunately, in the 80s, really needed to be white. In fact, the same producer that created New Edition would go on to create this band.
Yep. What up, Vo? Hey, Abby. A little very awkward b-boy action in there.
So this contains both of the Wahlberg, well, two of the three Wahlberg brothers. It also contains Jordan Knight. This is New Kids on the Block. Let me find where I need to find it. Here it is. All right, the king of the '80s. Ooh, baby. As the rise of boy bands as the rise of this boy band paired perfectly with the rise of MTV and music videos, launching a series of mega hits. I'll Be Loving You, Step by Step, You Got It, parentheses, The Right Stuff, Tonight, and Hangin' Tough. New Kids on the Block would become the template for 90s boy bands to be built on. Famous alumni are Mark Wahlberg and Jordan Knight.
And Donnie Wahlberg.
Donnie
Donnie
Wahlberg.
Wahlberg.
Don't forget Donnie Wahlberg.
I forget Don.
Was this before or after Mark Wahlberg did Calvin Klein?
Mark
this
Wahlberg.
would be
Donnie
before.
Wahlberg.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah, because
I was curious if he had fame before
you
that.
still got the Funky Bunch has to come, and then
you're
he'll
right,
do.
you're right.
Yeah. Okay. They were so good at jumping, Greg Skelp says.
And stepping.
This,
How cool do you think they thought they were?
Well, they were cool.
Agreed, but like, how cool do you think they thought they were? Did they know they were cool? Like, I know that they knew they were cool, but do you think they knew that we'd be having like a show about them in 2020?
New Edition didn't, but New Kids on the Block was
Agreed.
pretty much the biggest thing in since sliced bread at
They
the
said they'll
point.
be talking about us in 40 years.
Right. Yeah. I mean, they really were that big.
I mean,
I'm
look
all
at
for
him.
it, man. I did show choir. I know the killer instinct to get up there
spot.
and just sing about High School Musical and
Do
stuff.
it.
I did.
Do it now.
Before the show, I performed 3 ukulele songs for you.
That is true.
Vaguely.
Actually true.
I didn't get
How many
like.
songs did you vaguely perform?
I always vaguely perform a lot of songs.
0.
You only performed like.
I wish this
6
program
seconds. It's like a
let
Vine
me fade
rendition.
the audio. Like, I hate the hard cut.
Well,
but
you can also
Hard.
I know
cut.
I could pull it down, but that's a lot of work.
Yeah, I wouldn't do
Well,
that.
that's called
right.
laziness, I think.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what they call it. in
I'm
that
just an
profession.
intern. I'm not paid, okay?
This is true. This is true. Cut corners where you can.
Did you get paid?
Did you get paid?
When
The
fuck did we
90s
get
were
ice
the
cream?
golden era of boy bands, a seemingly endless supply of babyface teen heartthrobs releasing hit after hit. O-Town, LFO, 98 Degrees, Take That, Next,
Take That.
All for One, Jagged Edge, BB Mac,
This sounds
Soul
like Nickelodeon
Decision,
shows.
right?
Like
5,
100%.
Hanson, and
Hanson.
B2K. The list goes on
Hanson.
and on. The 90s also produced the only boy band to dominate the Grammys. But real quick before we move on to that,
I forgot Hanson was
up?
so good.
so Hanson,
What if they would have found a dude not named Hanson? Would they have let him in?
Does that count?
So
'Cause
that's
like
the
they're,
debate.
They're brothers.
well, so a lot of the early boy bands were built on brother combos.
Combos, but
Yeah.
not trios and sole members of.
The other question is they play instruments. So does that count?
No.
'Cause most of the boy bands don't play instruments, but the original boy band did.
Well, then by that
Well,
account, like
I mean, rappers don't play instruments primarily, and I feel like they're musicians. Maybe I'm not connecting that with an actual thought, but like, I don't think a boy band, because the word band is in it, but like, if you ask me about, like, obviously we're talking about later ones now, but a boy band in itself to me has 0 instruments.
yes.
Okay.
You know what
so
I mean?
Hanson, by your definition, does not count as a boy
They're
band.
a band. Like, I don't know. I know.
So
that
what
they're a
about
boy
like
band,
what
but
about like Milli Vanilli or Savage Garden? Are they a boy band?
Savage Garden? No,
Okay. What about Milli Vanilli?
Why isn't Savage Garden?
they're a band.
Because they're a band.
Yeah, they're not a boy band.
So I mean, they were boys in the band.
Okay, is Blink-182 a boy band?
Technically, they were.
No, a boy
That's
band
like-
is one word. to me.
Technically, the Beatles are a boy band too.
That's the closest argument you can get me to possibly change my answer, and that was very well done because I have not had that happen since 2008, and I can tell you the exact date.
There was another one I was thinking about earlier.
I can tell if he's kidding. I've never seen him that serious about an argument.
I've never been told I was wrong and actually been proven that I might be wrong before. Because the Beatles... Because here's the thing about the Beatles, and I don't want to get too crazy. I was risen on in Chipper's mentality.
Risen.
He had
We are
risen.
just butchering the different versions
I
of
meant to use
raise.
that. Wow. Iguana.
Iguana,
Chip was a
iguana.
more Rolling Stone over Beatles. And so...
That checks.
Whereas a lot of people believe the Beatles were the greatest from England ever. Like, I was like, oh, Rolling Stones. But the Beatles, for me, that very, like... I'm not going to call it simple music because it was transcendent. It's great music.
But it was.
But it was very simple in its essence. Yeah, I could see that being boy band. 100%. That's
Well,
a
and
really good
just
take.
the craze that came with it.
Yeah.
And the fact that 90% of their fans were young girls.
Yeah.
Which then led guys to get into it. And then the guys were like, oh, this ain't half bad.
In this whole era, out of curiosity, and you might not have researched this,
Maybe.
what were the big single guy singers?
Yeah, I mean...
Because were boy bands the way for a guy like JT to break? You know what I mean? Because like nowadays you have Bieber, you have Malone, you have different individuals that are big. But were there actually big single young male artists back then, or was it all boy bands?
I mean, there's still... I mean, Ricky Martin was one of them. He came from a boy band, but
And I'm
Enrique?
saying, yeah.
Enrique?
Yeah.
Iglesias?
Yeah.
also came from a boy band.
What
Did
was
he came
Enrique
from
in?
Mantra or whatever?
Oh.
Yeah, you see what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Maybe that's what just the way it was then.
that's what
it
I'm
was
getting
like
at here.
you find these talented people and you put them all together and you're like, oh yeah,
well, you
this
Simon Callum, yeah.
S Club
Well,
7.
and that's really where they came from, too. Yeah,
Spin
I mean...
Doctors? This is interesting.
We're looking at a list now for all the people on Facebook watching.
Yes, we're looking.
Yeah, I mean, it is...
Sugar Ray.
That's a boy band.
Sugar Ray.
There was an old-
Mark McGrath definitely should be a...
Josh is holding up cue cards for us to read right
Yeah,
now.
Sugar Ray.
Man, yeah, I mean, because, like...
Do you know what I'm asking, though?
Yeah,
right?
like, because, like, Edwin McCain would be one that comes to the top of my mind. Rain falls angry on the tin roof. But,
oh, yeah.
but
I
he's
didn't know
like...
that was a guy. I thought that was like, I don't know.
Right.
A Creed or something.
Like,
I don't know why.
Lonnie
What-
isn't, like,
What are we in right now? What list are you
Last
on? now?
FM. This is, like...
Top 90s pop artists.
Yeah. Montel Jordan is, like, R&B. Like, Usher,
Yeah.
technically.
But they're all like,
But,
and I don't mean
but
to
you're
say
right.
this way-
Most of them are boy bands. 100%.
Yeah.
You're onto something there.
Oh, boy.
Anastasia, a boy band or boy band is loosely defined as a vocal group consisting of young male singers, usually in their teenage years or in their 20s at the time of their formation, singing love songs marketed towards young women.
So
Anastasia,
it doesn't
you're
say
the best.
anything about instruments, which is a very
But, like-
interesting proof point.
But everything,
Why aren't we moving on the Facebook page?
everything, yeah.
Because you're delayed, bud.
we're delayed, bud.
You would think after
But every-
how
Yeah, but
many
you've been
shows.
watching OBS for like a half hour now.
Well, I was just on,
Everything-
Oh my God.
I just started
Yeah,
doing
but
the
You
look-
get back behind the
Look
computer
at
and you
that.
do it.
Look at
I-
that. See, it looks
I'll sit over there and drink beer and do nothing.
I can still spell platypus.
Beer me that disc. But
Do you need
in the
beer?
essence, the only thing
He
like
needs a beer downstairs in the fridge.
no, but there's
downstairs.
two in there that I could have. Hanson is like there are times Hanson performed without instruments.
Do they have songs without instruments out of curiosity? Or did they perform
No.
with their music playing behind them?
Yes.
Okay.
Give me them both.
Yeah, I'll
please.
take the other one.
Beer me those beers. Austin me.
That was
Okay,
an
that's
aggressive
Yeah,
throw.
that could have been done way better.
That was a great throw.
That was a good
Second
toss.
one, perfect.
Beautiful
First
toss.
one, it was like Greg Malik shotgunning a beer.
I don't know what this
Did he
is.
shotgun a beer on Thursday? I missed it.
Yeah,
Good.
Put your face right here.
I have an idea. Saved it. All right. Thank you, Anastasia. That's a really
The
good point.
Beatles
Thank
are
you,
considered the
Anastasia.
first boy band. So whatever she's
Now we
Shout out
reading,
Josh or his wife?
Now we have conflicting arguments from the same
For
source.
me personally
same
and
source.
your wedding.
Who just sent that source in?
Your wife. I
Well,
trust
there's
your wife.
back-to-back texts from her in the,
Oh
in the chat.
yeah, I mean, so yeah, she's saying that the
but
the
I'm
Beatles,
saying those are contradicting arguments
right.
right
I would
there.
I would agree.
Wait,
You're a
What up,
liar.
I'm gonna
Hey, Chip.
not touch that one with a 10-foot
Be-
pole. I'll let her get back at you on her own.
Because
The first boy band? But I thought the first...
from what
The
she
first
just
boy
said-
band, according to the term boy band and like all of the stuff that I watched and read, was the Jackson 5.
Yes.
But they also played instruments.
But they played instruments.
So
if
So
the
really-
Jackson 5 played instruments, I'm wrong.
The first
Then the Beatles-
boy
then the
band
Beatles would
is
be the
New Edition then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
maybe.
I think it's One Direction, but we can keep going.
It was from Wikipedia.
Oh, you-
yeah.
How about New Direction? One edition
I
just
had
make a new
stroke.
band.
All right, let's keep going.
with the old band.
I can't talk to you because I'll laugh.
All right.
Addition
So
by subtraction.
55 cumulative weeks at number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100.
55.
55. That's over a year.
55.
Over a
That's
year.
3 weeks over a year.
How many people do you think this was their wedding song?
Oh, so many. So many.
Every wedding in those 55
Pretty much.
weeks.
Wow.
Well, and then okay, so let me read
Yes,
this
yes,
whole
yes,
thing
yes,
because
yes. Just play
Boyz
it
II
soft.
Men. Is there a smoother boy band in the history of music? The kings of the Grammys. Boyz II Men won 4 different Grammys, and they were nominated for 15. They also are among the elite when it comes to time spent at number 1 on the Billboard charts, with "I'll Make Love to You" spending 55 cumulative weeks at number 1.
Cumulative.
Cumulative.
Will you spell that?
Yeah.
No cheating.
You guys are ruining the song.
I was a Drew Hill kind of guy.
So you're probably wondering, if you've got 55 weeks at number 1, who could have possibly bumped you off? Well, only themselves, as they teamed up with Mariah Carey for One Sweet Day. The only other artist to accomplish this feat, the Beatles and Elvis Presley. They also patterned the multi-lead arrangement that made this genre so
I remember buying
famous.
this CD for Chip at some point. in my
Chippers
life.
loves Boyz II Men?
Chip's got the best music sense I know, man.
Well, Chipper was, well, the boys were at soccer practice doing
I remember being so frustrated with trying to buy him the band live CD because he would just tell me he wanted the live disc, and I was like, I don't know what band you want live.
He
He's
wants
like,
When the
"Just-"
Dolphins Cry.
I requested that at
Banger.
the place on Penn, the shit bar by the convention center. I can't think of the name. August Henry's for karaoke. They never called my name. I wanted to cry.
Uh,
Oh,
Sorry.
I can Dolphins cry all day long.
You're still going through it, I can tell.
I am. I'm still waiting for them to call me and say I'm sorry.
Maybe one day, man. Look at that.
It's a little better with the fade. All right.
Lazy, see?
All right.
Drew Hill.
By the mid-2000s, boy bands had been replaced by pop punk, new metal, and rap. Some thought it was the end of the genre.
And pop punk, new metal, and rap.
Well, so it's really interesting. Well, I'll get into this later, but
Get
just
into it now, bro.
keep that in mind.
Get on into it.
You want me to get into it now?
Get on
so
up
like
into it.
Do what you wanna do,
I
bud.
Get on up.
when I was like going into this, I thought NSYNC was the greatest boy band ever, hands down.
Okay.
But that's,
Okay.
that's simply not true. And after doing research, I understand why it's not true. Because I missed a very important album because new metal, pop punk, and rap came out at the same time that album did. So 2001, Black and Blue was released by Backstreet Boys. So was Hot Dog Flavored Water, Nelly's Country Grammar.
Chocolate Starfish.
Thank you.
Be respectful.
Nickelback's The Silver Side Up or whatever that is. Yeah. Take Off Your Pants and Jacket.
Another
like
classic.
all of these like
Who was that?
huge Blink-182.
Is that the name?
Oh yeah,
I
Take
don't
Off
know.
Your Pants and Jacket.
That's amazing.
Oh yeah, dude.
Got, like the
I'm
picture
also
of the.
10 years younger than you.
No, you're not. You fucking clown. Get out of here. He's having a fucking heart attack over here.
you like 31 or 21.
I make you 37, you old fuck.
They got a picture of the plane and the pants and the jacket. Take off pants, jacket.
It's legendary.
I like that your old man impression also sounds like Mick Foley. It's not incorrect, but
Yeah, Black and Blue was beautiful.
I hate you.
But like that,
Oh yeah, I hate Derek.
NSYNC went away,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then they released
That's
another
'cause
album.
JT was blossoming into the
right.
fucking superstar that he was. Yeah.
But like, I totally missed that album because I was so
Which
much
album?
Yeah.
Black
Black
and
and
Blue,
Blue.
because I was like, oh, Limp Bizkit, yeah, that's
Yeah, I
it.
was ride or die Black and Blue, man.
I totally missed, and that was
Was that Larger Than Life? Was that on there?
no.
No.
Larger Than Life was
Was that?
Backstreet's Back.
Yeah.
Oh no, Millennium. I'm sorry, that's Millennium.
Hold on, Black and Blue.
That's
Because yeah.
what was the banger on Black and Blue?
I'm looking it up.
Oh, hang on.
What was
I'll
it?
tell you.
I got Spotify.
Spinked. I thought you should know.
Oh,
I thought
The
that.
Call.
Dude, this
Don't-
Where
Oh my god,
where he
that song.
cheats on his girlfriend.
Vaguely remember the call. I think
Oh my god, is are they not?
on Spot.
They're not on the spot.
Yeah, they are. I was listening to this shit today.
You spelled it wrong.
It's Backstreet is one word.
No, I spelled Black and Blue.
Oh.
Wrong. It's blue and black.
Oh,
Is it-
maybe that's
Oh,
what it
thank
is.
you. You said Black and Blue. and you
I
messed
said
me
black
up.
and blue.
He said black.
No, it is Black and Blue.
Yeah, blue and black.
Jagamuffin.
It looks like. Oh, you didn't put the ampersand in it, you dipshit. Okay, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. The video is awesome too. They're like diving out of cars and shit.
Bam, bam, bam.
Oh. I'm sorry. I hijacked the show.
What's the other big song on there? I can't. It's not like I'm looking at the list and I can't.
Shape of My Heart. God knows
yeah,
what
Shape
thing,
of My
Shining
Heart,
Star.
that was it.
I Promise You.
Oh, this I promise you is a banger.
Not for me. How Did I Fall in Love with You? Oh.
Shape of the Heart.
Dude,
was,
it's
I had that
pretty
CD,
good.
and I remember because like
pretty
a
good.
friend of mine's family was big and like big Backstreet Boys, big into it.
Yeah.
And they were very like, we are Backstreet Boys, not in sync. And I was like, that's weird. And then I got the CD.
They were
and I
good
was like,
Christian
yo,
boys with morals.
I got it. Like, I
got
it.
The Kings
I
of
hate you.
I love you.
Okay, wait. Totally forgot I was reading the rest of this shit.
We threw 'em off.
yeah.
Some thought it was the end of the genre. That is, until 5 plucky youngsters from the UK landed in the hearts of the next
Plucky
generation.
youngsters.
Led by Simon Cowell, One Direction took over the world and ushered in the new era of boy bands.
Simon Cowell.
You're insecure, don't know what for. You're turning heads when you walk through the door. Don't need makeup to cover up. Being the way that you are is enough. Everyone else in the room can see it. Everyone else but you. Baby, you light up my world like nobody else. The way that you flip your hair gets me overwhelmed. But when you smile at the ground, it ain't hard to tell. You don't know, you don't know you're beautiful. If only you saw what I can see, you'll understand why I want you so desperately. Right now I'm looking at you and I can't believe you don't know, you don't know you're beautiful. That's what makes you beautiful. So come on, you got it wrong. To prove I'm right, I put it in a song. I don't know why you're being shy and turn away when I look into your eyes. Everyone else in the room can see it. Everyone else but you. Baby, you light up my world like nobody else. The way that you flip your hair gets me overwhelmed. But when you smile at the ground, it ain't hard to tell. You don't
All of their members go on to be successful solely or in other projects.
I only know 2 of them that went solely, so I'm interested to hear.
So I don't have the names,
Zayn.
but like one of them made 5 Seconds of Summer, which is like another
yeah,
boy
you're
band.
right, that's right.
One of them
It was the
became a
blonde one, I think.
producer. Like I mean, they
Was it
all.
Zayn?
Zayn went on to do his own like EDM stuff. He has that song
He
with
sang-
Kesha, that
yeah.
True Colors song.
Eat 'em.
Slaps. Yeah.
Interesting.
And then Harry Styles he's very much a culture icon now, not even a musician.
Yeah, I
So-
mean, they really all kind of went on to do their own things, which is really cool. Other top boy bands from the new generation, the Jonas Brothers, Big Time Rush, 5 Seconds of Summer, and The Wanted.
I hate Big Time Rush.
Don't know.
Mainly because
don't
I
know them.
hated the fact that they crutched their TV show around they're all hockey players where one of them sings. And basically, just to let you know,
Just so you know,
No, their entire existence is based off the lead singer making a shopping cart into the holding shopping cart area outside of a grocery store. Because he said the record label would not have him because they just wanted him, but his friends had to come with him because they're his hockey player friends and they live life together. So he said, if I make this buggy into that, and pointed, it was like a cross thing, into that, you have to bring all my friends. And the producer's like, yeah, you're never going to make it, kid. And throws it, and it's like, and gets in, and then their Big Time Rush. Hated them, hated the show, despised them.
I don't even know what you just said for the
Crap.
last
It was
30
like
seconds.
Nickelodeon's wave of like, oh, Drake and Josh is over. Like, what else do we got?
It was a
Yeah.
Nickelodeon
We have
show.
iCarly and we have Big Time. It was literally Canadian hockey players that one kid had talent and they turned into a boy band. So it was a boy band / Nickelodeon TV show.
So they were a real band.
They toured and performed.
they were a show that was also created as a band. So the
was a
show was
two-pillar.
created when they weren't filming the show; they were touring. Really, a brilliant money-making scheme from Nickelodeon.
Very much so. I just hated them.
Similar
Hates
to,
'em.
it's kind of like
Hates 'em.
an extension of what the Jonas
Extension.
Brothers were, because like the Jonas Brothers were in that movie, but then they became a real band, and then
Aren't the Jonas Brothers brothers?
they are, and they play instruments.
So
So,
do
technically
they-
not a boy band.
But are they? Because of the Beatles and the Jackson Pollocks.
Anastasia,
I would.
can't hear you talking over the music. All right, good. To
She's a top fan. Congratulations, Anastasia.
Can't
Thank
hear
you.
us talking
I
over
appreciate
the
you.
music, so everything that Derek said didn't matter.
It did to me.
It didn't matter to me. I
I
wasn't
know, 'cause
listening.
you don't care
I
about
don't.
people and their opinions and their
No,
emotions.
I do, just not you.
Okay, ready?
Did you find your spot?
Probably
Yes.
because you don't have a hearing aid.
Ah.
However, when you talk about boy bands, there are really only two names that sit atop the pile: NSYNC and the Backstreet
I don't think
Boys.
anyone else is close, man.
Who else do you think's close?
I'm just joking.
Okay.
I like to stir the pot. You know that.
Well, so my legitimate question
Pot stirrer.
has been:
98.
does One Direction belong in the same conversation with Backstreet Boys and NSYNC?
That's
I would say yes.
no.
Reason being, there should never have, by the flow of how music was going, been another global boy band. Now, I think maybe you might not be getting into another one. The K-pop group.
They were on the
is
Next
popular.
Generation. They're hanging out right there.
So they are arguably the greatest boy band of all time.
True.
But for us, because out of America, that is the largest. That and EDM are the biggest. But for me, about One Direction, there should have never been another boy band that big. The boy bands should not have ever made a comeback, and they still did.
Right.
I was like, yeah, I appreciate music for that. But that K-pop, BTS, I think.
Is one of them, and then the Big Bang is another one.
Okay, well, BTS or whatever it is like arguably the greatest group ever, just out of American
And they
culture.
also have rotating members, much
Yes,
like Menudo.
100%.
Yeah, which is maybe.
I
Intriguing.
call it cheating. It's like steroids.
Well, you know what? It's interesting because it's almost an American culture thing. Because like even
Next
talk
man
about
up.
wrestling again.
Next
but
man
like
up.
wrestling, they will take a mask and they'll pass it along the generations, right? So like, Liger, or Jushin Thunder Liger was
if
one
you
guy.
mention Rey Mysterio, I'll fist fight you.
No, not Rey Mysterio.
Same G.
Um,
or La Parka.
But like the Blue Bomber is his American name. But there was 7 of him.
Wow.
Like literally, you can see bills of him fighting whoever the top heel is at the time from like the 30s, and then you can see him right now, and it's the same like general build of a guy, and it's like a superhero is
Yep.
what the way we think about it, right?
That's
There's
cool,
been
man.
so many iterations of Batman.
Could you imagine if it was the same dude and you find out like in 20 years that he just actually figured out what the Fountain of Youth was?
Oh, that'd be pretty badass. He'd be a hell of a wrestler too.
Ooh, Fountain of Youth.
Okay, so
Should have been in a conspiracy episode.
Look at this vid.
This was legendary.
It's No Strings Tour, brother.
NSYNC formed in 1995.
they
Justin,
hear you over the
JC.
music?
I've been trying to adjust the thing
just
here.
double checking for you.
See how the Mac board is louder now?
Ooh.
NSYNC formed in 1995. Justin, JC, Chris, Joey, and Lance brought serious competition to the reign of Backstreet Boys. The first, their iconic album, No Strings Attached, sold 2.42 million copies, a record that stood for over 15 years. A string of number one hits, I Want You Back, This I Promise You, Bye Bye Bye, Girlfriend, Pop, and It's Gonna Be Me.
Pop.
May.
Pap, arguably the biggest boy band of their generation.
Dirty
Not
Pop.
ever. Still to this day, fans await a much desired return since 2002 when the band went on hiatus. They never actually
Never broke up.
Yeah, they're still the longest running.
Indefinite hiatus. Hiatus, Josh.
H-I-T-A-U-S?
No.
Hiatus.
Hiatus.
I had all the letters
Which
there.
Nick Lachey was in sync?
Nick
no.
Lachey's in sync.
Which one was Jesse Carter?
Jesse...
Wasn't it Jesse Carter?
No. Nick Lachey's 98 Degrees. Nick Carter is
Nick
Backstreet
Carter,
Boys.
thank you.
And then
Aaron Carter.
Carter did his own thing. But
Yes.
now, Nick and Aaron divorced.
Well, they were brothers.
You're allowed to divorce your family.
You
They're
have to
divorced.
get married first.
No. You can divorce your family.
What the fuck?
Dead serious.
Is that like a Florida rule? It sounds like something they would do in
It
Florida.
does sound like a Florida rule, but they are divorced. Nick and
But
Aaron.
what does that mean?
They're they're no longer considered family.
Okay.
So like
Why?
because Aaron tried to kill Nick's pregnant wife.
Aaron got wild, man.
Wasn't it House Party
Yeah.
in Candy?
Aaron's house party.
No, the
Yeah.
best one was How I Beat Shaq.
Oh.
A banger.
That was a
I
good
remember
one.
there was a kid in my high school that was named Aaron Carter. So
I
used to
had an
tell-
Aaron Carter
I
at
used
our-
to tell
my
other
high school,
kids I
too.
knew Aaron Carter. Not wrong, not a liar.
Were you actually friends with your Aaron Carter?
And this is
Yeah.
How I Beat
Okay.
Shaq.
Or do you just like I saw him in the yearbook and I know he's there?
Everyone
Put
was
it
friends
in a
with him.
hoop like slam. I heard the crowd screaming out, jam. I swear that I'm telling you the facts. Because this is How I Beat Shaq.
Great song.
Fire.
However, there is one boy band that reigns supreme.
Boo doo dee doo dwee doo dwee dee doo 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 dwee doo. You ever hear the Weird Al version of this song?
Oh, absolutely.
Great.
Most of the Weird Al versions of these songs are better, I think. Like Menudo's "The Right Stuff" is
Fire.
an Oreo song
White
called
Stuff.
"The White Stuff."
Yep.
It's so much better. In 1993, the Backstreet Boys were formed in Orlando, Florida, as AJ, Howie, Nick, Kevin, and Brian would eventually lay claim to becoming the greatest boy band of all time, selling over 100 million records worldwide. They are the first group since Led Zeppelin to have their first 10 albums reach the top 10 on Billboard's charts. They are the only boy band to have a number one hit in 3 different decades. I Want It That Way, The Shape of My Heart, Everybody, As Long As You Love Me, Show Me the Meaning, Larger Than Life, Quit Playing Games With My Heart, We've Got It Going On, and The Call, all mega hits for the band. Gents,
Desire.
in spite of my personal affection for NSYNC, they are the greatest boy
Yeah,
band.
I'm
of all time.
Backstreet.
They are back. In fact, a later song would suggest that they never left.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. That's deep. So that wraps up our boy band edition of the Idiot Hour.
What a show.
Yeah, that was it. That's the show. No. Now what we're going to attempt to do is draft a boy band from athletes. Now here's the catch. We have to pick an athlete from each of the major 4 North American sports. That's football, baseball, hockey, and basketball. And then our fifth member, doesn't have to be taken fifth, is a wild card sport. They can be taken from any other sport, but they cannot be taken from the sports that are named.
Is there any order rules?
No, you can take whenever you want, whoever you want, but you can only take one from each sport.
Any time period?
Any time period.
Do we get them at their prime and their
Absolutely.
peak
If
and
you
their
want to take,
fresh-faced youngsters?
if you want to,
Was I unplugged the whole time?
no, I heard him the whole time.
It was very close.
Okay.
Like
I was-
out of the hinge, like on by a wire.
Hanging by a moment here with you. Lifehouse is not a boy band.
Not a boy band, but I appreciate it nonetheless.
Might be.
All right, Boyd. This week you are the first overall pick.
Since you cried about it.
Is there like any future condensed?
Off limits?
No, not off
Why did
limits.
you read the font?
I was confused of what was there.
He said future
What?
condensed.
What is the like the goal here?
To
Like,
make the best boy band. You are Simon Cowell.
If
but like, what out
As-
of
as-
athletes? Like, what are the?
so, like that's kind of what Derek and I were getting into. I was like, well, you should have like the funny one.
There's
the,
different
The
categories
one that
of what you
can
want in your boy
dance, the
band.
one that can sing, the
For
one
me,
that can
I-
sing but not as well.
I'm picking entertainers.
He's
I know
picking entertainers.
all sports that can entertain.
Derek and I were afraid
I'm
that
making
this
a boy band.
that this would just turn into hot guys we would fuck.
Well, that's where I was going immediately.
Right. And you
Not
gotta
like
have.
that, but
I
like
mean,
I was
the,
going for the hot guy first.
you gotta have the
Obviously.
hot guy
mean,
because he's your
do it.
lead.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's okay. So,
So
I
who's
got
your hot
number one
guy?
pick, right?
And
Yeah,
listen to this. So I said I know his pick. If his first pick is not football,
Yeah.
my pick still stands with. I still have
His
I
first
know
overall
Boyd's
football
first
pick.
overall
Okay.
pick
All right.
in football.
In football.
Yeah,
Which
that's the
which
sport.
football? Because my first overall
Football
pick
Americanas.
is Cristiano Ronaldo.
I knew he was gonna go early.
Not even the best in his sport.
He's
Just
the most good-looking.
CRISTNO RONALDO.
You telling me doesn't help me.
Well, don't put the art.
You gonna take
the H in
Ibrahimovic?
there is weird. No. No, but now I can wait for my miscellaneous till the end.
All
of
right,
time.
you ready to rock paper scissors for a second?
You get second. You need it this week.
Whoa!
You need it every week. To be fair,
Well,
I'm
to be
undefeated in
fair.
drafts.
Allegedly.
Now I almost don't even want to take Gronk
Yup,
because you said
his
that
name.
shit.
No, you
You
should
said
take
his
it.
name.
Oh, I dropped my phone. I made a boo-boo, guys.
So you took football. You took miscellaneous.
My pick is
So
Rob
everyone
Gronkowski.
knows the pause between things being typed is Josh Googling correct spellings.
Yikes.
I think that that's just good for our viewers. Like, that way they know exactly what it is.
All right. So we want a combination of like showmanship,
Pretty.
ability to sing.
Yeah.
No, see that now we're getting into ability to sing. I didn't know it was Italian. Maybe I would have picked
You're
someone.
making a
I
boy
mean,
band.
if
You don't have to
Ronaldo's in
sing.
your boy band, you're going to be successful.
I know.
Yeah.
Duh.
I hope. If I'm trying to like. I know your football pick, so it doesn't matter. Your miscellaneous pick.
No,
is
you
throwing
don't.
me.
I don't even know my football
I
pick.
know your football pick.
My miscellaneous, I have more listed than I do for any of my other sports.
I didn't.
I'm
do
going
any
off the fucking
research.
top of my dome ski
I
because
know.
I
You're
didn't.
just so talented.
I'm literally paid no attention. Who you got for us?
I think baseball is going to be my hardest.
Same.
Yeah.
You know what I
okay.
mean?
Okay.
But
I have a couple
hockey,
for baseball.
I'm going to go with the.
Don't you fucking dare.
I don't think you
I'm
know
going
who
to
it is.
punch you in the face.
Patrick Kane.
Oh.
The
Okay.
young, flippy hair, alcoholic one.
The fun one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me Patty Kane.
Patty
Before the
Kane.
receding hairline.
You know what?
Before the receding
You got
hairline.
like the bad boy image.
Done. There it is.
He's
He's-
just missing tattoos, really, is what
So
it is.
there's a couple other guys I thought about, but the reason I went Patrick Kane, drinks a lot. Before the receding hairline, amazing at what he does.
Yeah.
He's
All
a
right, I buy
partier.
Patty Kane.
And then I'm gonna go. It might be a controversial pick, man, but you know what? The best singer in NBA history
Oh,
is
man.
Victor Oladipo. He is a world-renowned singer.
Oladipo.
He is a world-renowned singer. Have you
Okay.
ever heard him sing, Josh?
No, I'm
Like-
super pumped about this though.
So what I'm telling you right now is I don't know if you can play clips of the
Absolutely, I
people on Facebook.
can. Hang on.
Okay. Victor Oladipo is a world-class singer. And I wouldn't, trust me, there are people, I know exactly who I would pick a million times. Yep, there it is.
Okay, Victor.
Well, I had no idea.
You right?
Oh man, we got dummied in this draft already.
He got to do research. I had no
No,
idea.
no, no,
Holy
this
hell.
Is, so if you're an NBA fan, honestly, this is fairly well known because he sang in the 2018, as you saw, NBA awards show. But like, it's been well known he's been a very good singer. Bro, like,
You get it, boy.
Look,
You
like-
get it. All right, so that was badass.
Thank
I'm
you.
up.
that's who. So I didn't think anyone would take him because obviously I didn't. Yeah, that's okay. So Josh, your next pick is who I was thinking. I don't know. There's something about Patty Kane I liked, man.
Dude, I think Patty Kane's a great pick, and I didn't even have him on my list.
But this is the guy that I was originally thinking.
This
so.
this was my number one overall pick if I didn't get
Yeah.
Gronk. Is Tyler Seguin. Bad boy, tattoos,
Partier.
handsome as hell,
Yep.
party dude.
Chicks love him.
He has his own hat line.
Yeah, he's hard. I love him.
He's a
Dude.
fucking
No, wait. Where was he before? He was
Boston.
Bruins and then Dallas, and that's it, right?
That's it.
Okay.
And he is my man crush Monday just about every effing Monday. That human is
I like
is
him a
really just a handsome mother effer. Handsome dude, funny.
So now the only thing I will say
Loves
is
dogs.
the nice thing is you and I have every athlete that's ever been born, except for our two. What I'm saying is his miscellaneous is gone. You're a little handcuffed here
Oh yeah.
because you're down two.
You
for
got to go
hockey,
to your final four.
So you're all sports.
I know.
Okay. I'm just interested. I'm
mean,
interested to see what you pick last.
There's
I have-
only
I have
there's only one other guy from the miscellaneous that's a nailed on first round pick, and it's
I don't.
That
but
guy.
It doesn't matter.
but
I'll see if Josh
Ronaldo's
takes him on the rap.
definitely a dude.
I guess I could have picked.
Don't say guys you could have picked because we still have to
Right.
pick.
Right.
No, I know.
Okay,
I
you're
wasn't
good,
gonna
you're
say it out loud, but yeah.
Some people do that in draft day, and I'm like,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
fucking not.
I don't know my water. All right, so for my NFL,
You are just boo boo all over the place over there.
this I'm gonna go Edelman.
Great pick.
I
Great
don't
pick.
think
He's
it's that-
beautiful.
I mean,
Another
he's,
good-looking guy. He
So-
also is a partier.
On Barstool, they asked him, would you give up 2 Super Bowls? Like, would you rather be beautiful and have to give up 2 of your Super Bowls or go back to being ugly and have all your Super Bowls? And he said, I'll take all the Super Bowls. And they literally said, yeah, you were really ugly before. I would give up 2 of my rings. Like, you still have 3 other ones. Like, the dude's glow up is insane.
Yeah, I mean he's.
you got one more.
I'm trying
So
to
that was
decide-
your football pick.
Yeah, I'm
That's
trying,
a very good pick.
trying to decide if I want to go NHL now. Did you both do NHL already?
Yeah, we're both
Yes.
out on
Yeah, I would
NHL,
say
so you
for
might as well
last,
save
So I
it.
could hang around.
Yeah,
on
save that forever.
I might have to go NHL though, because I'm trying to think of my baseball.
Baseball's going to be tough.
That's the one that I'm like struggling with right
Sure.
now.
Ooh, never mind. I got my baseball.
There you go.
Oh man, I mean, I guess we can do any era we
Yeah,
said, right?
yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's unlimited. You got time.
Well, fuck, man. If we're going any era, and just because he's like I gotta go Kobe, man.
No,
Stop.
Kobe has a couple rap songs.
So he does, and
Kobe has rap songs.
And
he
just-
would be like the fucking flyest one in the whole band. or
And
in the
well
whole group.
known as far as being like an artist, like he has an Oscar. I mean, he's really quite accomplished.
He speaks fluent 5 languages,
Right.
which is a big up. Yeah, I like the pick.
You're also like kind of like an all-world beater team right there. Like you just got a list of all-star like
Here's what I would say.
A-class receivers.
As beautiful as he is, wow, does Julian Edelman stand out as the weird one in that group?
Yep.
Kind of,
Like,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's like, because he's gonna be like the little short shit
Yeah.
loser, like.
They're going to be like, no, guys, all the other singers are going to be like, guys, Julian's the teddy bear. Ladies, you'll love him the most.
You're
And
gonna
they're all
like
like,
Julian.
Yay, Julian. I thought your football player was Travis Kelce.
I see, and I knew you were gonna think that I was gonna go that route.
You know what my word was? Because he said Gronk's going to be first. I said, I feel like because of recency bias, Boyd might go Kelsey. Because he's
mean-
good looking, but he chugs a lot of beers and he's a partier.
Brother, that
My favorite.
Super Bowl speech was all you
Yep.
needed.
Well, the Super
That's
Bowl
what I thought
speech,
of.
and also that he's like, well, I grew up a hockey guy, so I made Lombardi lose.
I love him.
He poured the beer down
Yep.
the trophy.
Yep.
I was like, fun, dude.
Yep.
I was like hockey guy. That's all you
I
need to
also
know.
wanted to pick Gensel. I know I didn't pick my NHL, but I also wanted to pick Gensel
The
just
cute boy.
for the
The falsetto.
just for the fucking. Well, he's the one that threw the jersey back and chugged the beer, right?
Yeah.
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 Like that
He is
alone.
a cute boy, though.
You know, my whole squad's cute. You know.
All right.
Ronaldo's
You
beautiful.
need a funny guy. You need maybe like a baritone in the group. I'm taking Shaq.
It's an interesting pick because here's what I'll say. Shaq is arguably
gonna
the
take
best
Charles
DJ that will
Barkley.
get selected.
The best what?
DJ.
He has a rap album.
Sure
I
does.
agree, but he's actually a very prominent and good DJ.
I didn't know he was a good DJ.
He
but
does.
That's awesome.
He does like Electric Forest or whatever. He does something else. Like he goes to EDM like giant paloozas and performs.
Hey, I'm Shaq,
No,
and
he-
today we're gonna do some DJ
DJs
stuff.
and he's lit, dude. He's
awesome.
crazy.
I'm about it. I mean, Shaq can do no wrong in my mind. Period. So
All right, so I have two. I have young, kind of like edgy. I have the actual singer. I have to go with the face of the band, and that is David Beckham.
Ooh.
that was the soccer guy that.
You know who I'm having regrets of not picking? We've all picked basketball, right?
He has, Shaq,
yeah.
Victor
You just picked
Oladipo, and Kobe.
I'm regretting not taking Rodman as my like.
So
just
I
over-
had
over
him
the
in
top
my
whack.
my go.
If
Yeah.
I didn't want Victor Oladipo for his actual singing, I was going to take Rodman for his crazy. But
I have Tyler Sagan to fill the Rodman role, the
Yeah.
the AJ role from Backstreet Boys, if you
so
will.
I'm missing baseball and miscellaneous. I kind of want to go baseball just because no one else has.
No,
gone
you took your
baseball.
No, you
miscellaneous.
took your miscellaneous. David
Oh,
Beckham.
I'm sorry. I have baseball and
Football.
football.
Yeah,
Did you take football, Josh?
I
you
did.
took Gronk.
I took Gronk.
Okay, so then I can say football. I got to go baseball. I have a guy.
I don't think
but
you'd
he's,
take my baseball guy.
But he's also like edgy, and I
Here's a
already have
guy.
Patrick Kane, and I don't need another edgy. This is tough. Baseball's tough, man. Who's like considered widely a beautiful baseball player? I mean,
Would you like a list?
No.
I could provide
Well,
you
so
a very
here's
extensive
what I'd
list.
say. I have a guy that's very similar to Beckham, but what I'm gonna go with is a. Do I want to go? I'm sorry. I know this is the longest pick I've ever had to select. I think I'm gonna go with a little homer pick, a guy that
Andrew
has.
McCutcheon.
No, not at all.
okay.
I'm going to go with Roberto Clemente. Speaks two languages, has a lot of salsa flair to him, extremely loved by everybody. I have my demographic of he's the teddy bear,
Could
Beckham
definitely
is the one
dance.
everybody wants, Victor Oladipo's the singer, Kane's the rough guy. Roberto Clemente is one that everybody loves no matter who you are, and he's also a very attractive guy.
All right. Man,
That was a good selection, though, Josh. Kutch. I do like that.
Kutch a handsome dude.
You know what it is for me? It's the multiple language.
Yeah, I think
and
it's
I know
I think
Beckham's-
you're definitely 'cause-
Beckham and Oladipo both speak multiple languages, but Roberto just.
man. So my guy is still there, and I'm just gonna be true to me. And
Is this baseball?
Yeah.
Is it
this-
Bryce Harper?
No.
Okay.
He's on my list though.
That's what I was going to take if I didn't have an edgy guy already.
No, I gotta take the most exciting man in baseball, Javier Baez. We're talking the multiple languages thing. He's Puerto Rican. He's got flair, and he's got more style than the entire league combined.
Fair. You
so
definitely Googled this pick, right? Did you know who Baez was before this? Out of
he's
curiosity?
a Cub.
Okay.
He's the Cub shortstop.
Yep.
Yep.
Apologies. Yep. 100%. Forgot
Yeah,
about
yeah.
your Cub fandom. That's my bad.
Nah, no, Javi. Gotta be Javi.
It's a good pick. So
Boyd,
your
you're up
last
for
two
last
are...
two.
They
Give me-
are...
Hockey and baseball.
Yeah.
So, give me
Come on. The hockey one's a nailed on one. It's easy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
For who?
I know who I'd take.
Well, I guess.
I got a couple right now, and I mean one. I'm.
You can name them because we don't have hockey.
Oh yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
So I was gonna
baseball.
go. I was gonna go with my tough guy, and I was gonna go Brad Marchand, my asshole fucking.
Not a
guy.
bad pick.
Just
Not
ugly
a,
as
Oh,
shit,
but
though.
he
Shit,
gets
but yeah.
after it.
Yeah.
I get it, but also like name one person that's gonna be like, I think Brad's cute.
no
The
one.
weird girl.
But he's the one. Yeah, he's the one for the you know.
Yeah.
There's two guys that I would pick over him very easily.
Well, my pick is gonna be Yager.
Not bad.
I don't hate it.
With the mullet.
With literally 92 Yager.
Josh, Paul Bissonnette and Sean Avery.
No.
Paul Bissonnette
and
was
no.
up there for me.
Yeah. Sean Avery has beautiful teeth right now.
The
Avery is such he is a great pick to be in a book because he's such an asshole.
He is.
And
But
he's a good-looking asshole.
piece of shit.
The
man.
guy
He sure is.
that was my second hockey pick is the famous Russian Pavel Bure. First
Pavel,
off,
yeah, that guy is.
man rocket.
No, I'm sorry. Great flow.
Oh, dude, he
We're looking at
had
pictures now.
Great
he
shout
had
out to him on
more style than any other hockey player at his time. He had like white gloves, white skates, and he was a legend. Probably the first like breakaway artist of all time, where like one-on-one with a goalie, he was money every time.
He was fire.
I thought
Really,
about a couple
just one of
guys
the
from
best
the
hockey players ever.
like the back before they got super old, the Detroit team. A couple guys there with that flow. Like there was something about that long freaking hair, dude.
Brett Hall. Steve Yzerman.
Yeah, Yzerman was big.
Fedorov.
Was it Zetterberg?
Zetterberg.
Zetterberg. Thank you. Yeah.
Hang on, I gotta find this.
Other attractive
so,
hockey
Peter
players.
Forsberg.
Ooh.
Peter Forsberg would be good too.
Man,
There's-
that's
and
a
I'm having
guy.
troubles finding it to show you guys, but there's
Troubles.
an iconic image of Pavel Bure on roller skates in shorts wearing his Panthers jersey.
Love that.
And he's just like, it's...
Legendary.
Oh, here it is. Like that dude's in a boy band.
He's amazing.
That's-
yeah.
Is that on a card? too?
Oh yeah, that was his hockey card.
So, your last pick
Your last
is
pick.
baseball, right?
No, last pick is
Brett
baseball.
wants us to take Harper.
I think
That
that's-
was my
that's-
my
yeah,
that was
selection, yeah.
gonna be
Bryce.
my fifth.
If
yeah.
I didn't want that flair with Clemente, it would be Bryce. That's a great pick.
You got a handsome dude. He's got a bit of an attitude.
From Vegas,
Kind of has like, oh yeah, he's from Vegas. That's right.
Fuck that
the
place.
$1 trillion man.
Yeah, you gotta go. Man,
Took a pick, bud. Ronaldo was a solid start. I still
that's-
would have gone Gronk for his dance ability. The Kobe thing adds flair to it. The Yager thing worries me a little bit.
because Yager just be hammered at the casino.
Well,
you never
it just-
see him.
It's you know
He's
what
the
it is?
first one to go to
So
rehab.
Yager would be the one
Dean
that
Martin of my boy band.
No, Yager would get a residency in Las Vegas for the whole group, but no one else signed up for it.
Brother, this
He
man,
would show up wasted and be like, "We're all here," and you're like,
this
"Yeah, I'm
man
here.
was
no one's
was
with you."
banging a like 18-year-old Russian model, and then she was like tried to blackmail, and he was like, okay, no. And
He's
I
like,
was
go ahead, post it on Instagram.
Like he's a fucking
smiled for the
legend, man.
Yeah.
He's a legend.
No, he's
Like,
amazing. It's just, well, are you taking him later in life? Or?
he still goes on to be the fucking man, so it doesn't matter what. He still had swagger in '92.
But I'm saying you pick Prime on this one.
Yeah, that's his. He's still in his prime.
Okay.
This Yager never left Prime.
Yager has not left his prime. Brother.
Interesting selection of the miscellaneous.
So my miscellaneous.
Nigel Houston.
Oh, thanks for just announcing that for me. So first off, is there a cooler sport than skateboarding? Probably
Why
not.
wouldn't you take the other goober?
Tony Hawk?
No, for the goober.
Ryan Sheckler.
Oh, Ryan Sheckler.
So Nia Houston is much more appreciated in today's culture.
Right.
He's a way better
Ryan
skater
Sheckler,
too.
oh my soul, was the heartthrob of every high school in America.
True.
But
True.
I understand why Nigel Houston. He was like 9 years old when he was a pro on the
Yeah.
tour.
He's
like
he's real good.
he's
too,
dope.
man.
He could have been a pro athlete in whatever sport he chooses. He just happens to be a skateboarder.
yeah, it's interesting, man.
I really like Nyjah. I like the flair. I like his style. I like the way he talks, his attitude, like everything about Nyjah. And I feel
He's a
like
good
he
dude.
kind
I
of
like him a
fits
lot.
in, with the exception of Shaq and Gronk, he fits in well with Seguin and Baez.
Yeah, I mean, you got a
Shaq's an
interesting.
one.
Yeah, you got an interesting
You
squad.
have two guys that have zero vocal ability, but and arguably zero dance ability in Shaq and Gronk, but they both move so confidently that you say they know how to dance.
Well, and like I like the big
Yeah.
three big dudes and like some regular sized dudes.
Is who
Although
are you considering the
Nyjah's
third big dude?
Nyjah's
Is
pretty
it-
tall, 5'9". No,
Baez?
two big dudes, Gronk
Okay.
and Shaq.
I was gonna say if Javier is bigger than I thought he was.
No, Hobby's short. Segs might be like 6'2", maybe.
no, he's not. I don't even
But
think he's
Gronk
that
and
tall.
Shaq, I mean, you
think
picked
he's
the best pickup
6'1".
basketball team here, Josh.
You think that's what that is? I
he
got the wrong
6'1"?
draft. 6'1"? Yeah, 6'1".
It's not a bad pick. All right, so my last pick is football.
Football.
Yeah, Segs is my lead man.
So I have the Wild Man in Kane. I have the actual singer Oladipo. I have the face in Beckham. I have the flair in Clemente. Some names that I was thinking about taking here.
Wait, what do you have left here?
Football.
Football, sorry.
So I was thinking about Joe Namath.
Wow. I mean...
Can you imagine with that fur coat?
Yeah. So I'm still thinking of...
hammered.
But the thing is, like, Patrick Kane's my hammer.
Fucking all the
bad
moms
guy.
in the back room.
I was thinking about John Elway. Sunshine Boy, California, wavy hair, dope, everything.
Can you
But
please just take Joe Namath?
But you're taking Mahomes?
No, I'm not taking
Mahomes
no.
was on my list.
I'm taking arguably the guy that I might be the most attracted to in the history of sports.
Okay, can I get a year when he was... Is he playing currently?
Christian McCaffrey. Oh my Lord in heaven, is this dude attractive? Are you like? Can you pull it up for people on Facebook at all ever, Josh?
Yeah, hang on.
Okay,
It's just gonna take, like,
I
a couple
get it.
steps to get
I
there.
get it, but oh my soul, the blonde hair and blue eyes and chiseled jaw of this man, and I'm aware this is going to be cut. Oh my soul!
What, this? You want this one?
That guy is not Christian McCaffrey.
That isn't
That's
Christian
not-
McCaffrey. Who do you... Give me... Pick one out
Can
here.
you just spell it correctly?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
Okay, I thought I was gonna say.
Handsome. He put in
Right,
handsome.
Christian McCaffrey. Erase the word handsome. Erase the word handsome.
He spelled it wrong
Erase the word
first
handsome.
time.
Just
He
let
didn't
it be Christian
He didn't
McCaffrey.
put an E on the end of
Okay.
it the first time.
Any one of those. Literally any one of those. That guy right there
Oh my god.
is like
Oh my god, I can't.
literally that might be I know
Help.
David Beckham's on my
Help.
team. That might be the most attractive dude on my roster.
I hate you.
My-
I hate everybody.
Lord. You don't think he's the most attractive dude, or is it handsome spelled wrong that got you all frustrated?
I'm just all over the place.
Dude, like,
Ugh.
here's what I'd say.
Stupid thing.
The best running back in the NFL, I don't think there's a question about it. Didn't think so. Most handsome guy in the
Wait,
NFL.
most attractive running back in
No,
the
no,
NFL?
no. Well, I said best running back and
Oh,
most
best.
attractive.
I don't know about best.
Who would you put above him?
Best running back? He's the best overall
Christian McCaffrey.
back.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, he's a good-looking guy.
Well, who do you think's a better actual, like, who, Josh, just for reference to sports, he went for 1,000 yards receiving and 1,000 yards rushing last year. That's only happened 3 times in the history, 100 years of the NFL.
So we're saying because
and
he's
he
super
did it,
talented.
He
and
did it with
handsome.
a backup quarterback.
Yeah, but they threw the ball to him fucking 13, 15 times a game.
He did it with a backup quarterback named Kyle Allen.
Because the only thing you can do is
DJ
dump it
Moore-
off to
no,
your fucking
no.
running back.
Moore still almost went for 1,000 yards.
I-
Greg Olsen almost went for 600 yards.
Kyle Allen's not that bad.
Okay, he's never allowed on 2 beers deep.
He's
Ever,
not.
Ever. He's not.
Compared to most backup quarterbacks, all you have to do with that team is dink and dunk, brother.
Oh, Atlanta.
Give
Okay.
it right to Christian McCaffrey.
McCaffrey is a beautiful man.
So here's some guys
I never said
that
he
were
wasn't.
on my list that got left off. Chad Ochocinco.
Johnson's an interesting one. Yeah, he can do it. You know who I'm interested in? Victor Cruz.
I was
Victor
gonna
Cruz
pick
is a
him
good one.
for the dance. Yeah.
Cam Newton.
Thought about it, but he
Lost style.
Too
lot
much
of-
weird flair.
Okay,
But you're
all right.
right. Flair's a
he
big thing
he
there.
real quick story.
Yeah.
I saw him at Coachella in a man onesie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
A male
Romp him.
romper.
Romp him.
A male
Romp him.
romper.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's weird. It was
Yeah.
like, and he
Mookie
had
Betts
this.
is
He
a
had
good
this
one, too.
ridiculous hat. It was like yeah.
Okay.
It was wild.
Von Miller.
Von Miller would be a good one.
Fuck yeah. Down
We
with
left
Vaughn.
Henrik Lundqvist off.
Henrique.
See,
He's
handsome.
good
attractive,
looking.
but
Good
I'm
Can
looking.
play
thinking-
guitar,
I
can
want
sing.
Patty. Oh, I didn't know that.
I would
Oh,
take
yeah.
if the Rangers. I would take Avery over Lundqvist for sure.
The Rock.
Oh, wow. We all
You
fucked
know,
up.
he can sing. He can
And play
dance.
guitar.
And play guitar.
And he's beautiful.
I left wrestling off on purpose.
yeah.
Because I didn't want to be the guy who took wrestling, and I thought my Nyjah pick was pretty clever.
I thought about Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah. PK Subban.
Yep.
Neymar Jr.
Yep.
Dr. J.
Yeah, you had written Dr. J originally.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to take him.
Dwight Howard.
Dwenis You said
Dwenis.
Dwight. I said Dwenis.
Yeah.
Dennis Rodman was a good selection.
Noah Syndergaard. is
Yeah,
a beautiful
Thor.
human. Hunter Pence is kind of like a goofy, fun guy. Brian Wilson, I just think would be hilarious to see dance. Michael Phelps, Ryan Lochte.
I thought about
Phelps,
Lochte when
yeah.
it started, but my thing about
Lochte.
Lochte is he's so dumb. He'd go to, if we said we had a show in Indiana, he'd show up in India.
And he's a douche.
Yeah.
He's just a douche. And the one that I'm surprised you didn't pick, being the golf guy, is Ricky Fowler.
So I
There's so
thought about
many-
Ricky, but there's the only thing Ricky has for him. Hear me out. Is he is good looking, and they call him Big Dick Rick. Like he doesn't do the
You need
funniest.
that guy.
The funniest thing he's ever done is when so the switch from golf went from like competitors to like best friends, and they take tours. There was a shot of Team USA where they all were kissing their girlfriends, and Ricky had the cup and just went ah, and it's like, oh, you're so cute, Ricky. And then 3 years later, when they won again, he was kissing his girlfriend. And they're like, oh my God, Ricky has a girlfriend. So like for that aspect, I get it, and I like it. If I was gonna go golf, I might go Arnie in his prime because that was a lady killer.
Greg Norman for me.
Yeah, Greg Norman,
Greg
Shark,
Norman for me.
Bad,
The
bad
Shark.
Tiger.
Tiger. This is Tiger.
We shouldn't do the show anymore.
Because you didn't
Nobody
take
picked
Tiger?
Yeah, I didn't pick Tiger. I want to quit.
Yeah, I mean, well, there's
Allen
a
Iverson.
bunch we didn't pick. I mean, it's hard.
Yeah,
you
there's
know?
arguably every athlete that's ever been alive we didn't pick.
Yeah, I
Danica
feel...
Patrick threw a wrench in the gear.
Well, it's... Tell me Junior doesn't belong on that list.
Junior.
Tell me Junior or Jeff Gordon
Jeff
does
Gordon.
not belong
I was
on
gonna
that
say there's
list.
a couple.
I mean, if you want to say the name Junior, Ken Griffey Jr. should be
Yeah,
on the
probably.
Floyd Money Mayweather
Yeah.
Jr. should be on the list. I mean,
I didn't even get into like UFC fighters.
I thought about
like
Conor
that.
I thought
McGregor
about
for a little
Conor,
bit.
Yeah,
just
Connor
like
was up there
Lobo.
for. I
Yeah.
thought that was the one you were hinting at earlier when you were.
No. So the argument about Connor is like you kind of want a team that even though speaks different languages, all is of the same. Like Victor Oladipo is not American, but he speaks with or he
English,
sings and everything is English. And even though I got guys, Clemente, but he still speaks English. Connor, so harsh.
Yours is very generational, too. Like...
I think my riskiest pick was McCaffrey, and I'm okay with it based on his beautiful jawline and blue eyes.
I'm really happy with my list. It's very representative of me, as most of my unfortunate drafts are.
That means it'll lose again.
Exactly.
So I won. It's obvious, right? Okay.
I think,
Dude.
I really think he might have won. You almost went too Josh on it, Derek. Like you really thought it through too much.
Well, I mean,
You schemed it
I
too
have the
badly.
only guy on this entire list that can sing.
That's not true.
Go ahead.
Shaq can sing.
Shaq cannot sing.
Not like
Shaq can
Oladipo.
kind of rap slightly.
But like, let's be real. You don't really need them to be able to sing.
yeah, but I have the guy that
We have
can
technology.
sing.
Doesn't matter.
I have the guy that can play piano on an offset by himself while the rest of the guys dance behind him.
Doesn't matter.
It does when you're Victor Oladipo, and we just played his songs. So
You think Patrick
Doesn't
Kane
matter.
can dance? I don't think Patrick
doesn't
Kane
have
can
to. He's
dance.
gonna be drunk.
Doesn't
That's
matter.
true.
Doesn't
But
matter.
pretty sure
Clemente,
Patrick
Beckham,
Kane
and
can dance.
McCaffrey, wow, that is beauty. I have the
What's up, Rick?
Squidward when he got
Hey,
hit with the
Oshie.
door.
Are we doing another spelling bee?
It is prepared.
Excuse me?
Prepared. We got to keep it going. He literally hasn't spelled a word right
I
yet.
didn't think of more words.
It doesn't matter.
It takes
That'll-
you guys, what, 30 seconds
up off
to
the top of
pick
the
like
head.
with a regular word.
I also gotta use the bathroom.
Come on, we'll do it quick. It'll be
Okay.
quick.
All right.
It's
You're first this time. I was first last time.
all right.
All right, guys, just in case you have not watched last week's or the Instagram, Josh is notoriously shit at spelling. So what we like to do is give him a spelling bee at the end of each show now. And
Rick, Nathan, you
This
enjoy
is the
this?
second episode in now.
Yeah, honestly, he's 0 for 10.
He's
and he's
doing
0
bad.
for 11 because he tried to get us to spell iguana.
Yeah, which didn't go over
It's
well
just
for him.
stupid.
I just really like the orange iguanas on
I'm
Legislative
labeling this
Temple.
in my notes as ha 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 ha
Thanks. I guess.
ha.
Oh,
Should we go
man.
easier?
Yeah, I pulled up 10th grade spelling words for him.
I'm
That's
doing that
way
too.
too
That's
high.
amazing.
That's way too high.
Hold on.
You
I'm
need
gonna
to,
do
like-
6. 6th
Yeah, that's better.
grade.
10th is too high?
Oh, yeah, dude.
All right. What do
Those
we
are
6th
like
grade spelling words for Josh is what I googled.
This is 7th. I'm doing 7th grade.
Oh,
I'm,
these are tough.
I'm gonna see how easy these are. All right. This is all right.
What did you
I'm
do?
first. I
Yeah,
did
yeah.
7th.
You
All right,
know
let me go.
you're
Let me,
beautiful.
let me pull the same list.
You want to? Okay.
7th grade spelling words.
You know that you're beautiful.
You make me cry like nobody.
Yeah, that's my entire life.
Is this
right
where you're
now.
at spellingwordswell.com?
I just pulled up a
Okay,
picture.
okay.
It's
7th
fine.
grade spelling words.
All right.
Boyd's first.
All right, here we go.
Boyd's
Your
first.
first word
Yes.
is immediately.
Oh, fuck, I know I don't know this one. You might as well just give you the X
Come on, I believe in you.
immediately.
Knock that out here.
I am. I can hear you.
No, you can't.
And you
I
still
ser-
can't spell it right.
No, I heard him. Seriously, I heard him.
Did you?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I heard him in his mic.
What
Spell
did
it then.
What did you hear?
Spell it then, bitch.
I am. E.
You dumbass.
Continue though. I am E.
No, Josh, you're correct. I was just fucking with you.
I don't know.
You're correct. I was just
D.
Wait, I am D?
No,
I am
I
ED.
am.
Say the E.
I am ED.
ITLY. Immediately.
Not even close.
No, I didn't think so.
IMMED IATELY.
I nailed that shit. You said I can
I did hear you though, so like
Yeah, I
just
can hear
keep
it.
in mind that you have a live fucking mic
Well,
in
then,
front of your mouth.
why don't you understand what I'm saying and help yourself?
You said it quietly.
Well, there
Dumbass.
you go.
All right.
These are so easy. Some of
Yeah,
these.
I don't. Okay, let's
Ooh,
do.
I got
oh,
it.
I got it. Spell your second word is guarantee.
Fuck you. I just can't wait to clip him hitting you for Instagram.
There's 300 words on this list, and we picked the same one.
Guarantee. Is that what it was?
Guarantee.
Guarantee.
I guarantee you missed this word.
GARUNTEE. Guarantee.
GUARANTEE.
Womp,
I had the
womp.
double E's.
You had the word T correctly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
What's up?
man. All right,
Guarantee.
let's see.
I'll go
Boy.
to the bottom.
All right. I am confident that he can spell this one.
Why? That's not any fun.
Your third word is museum.
He does not know the rule. That's the best part.
Like, what is the rule even? Museum. MUSUEM. Museum.
No. EUM.
You were close. I
You
mean,
were close.
In a way that makes
You
me
had all of the letters correct. That's
There.
important.
You're up.
Your fourth word is penicillin.
I'm allergic to it. Penicillin.
I'm definitely giving him this.
PYNN CYLIN. Penicillin.
I think the worst thing is that people think you're doing this on purpose. You're just an idiot.
Is PY a...
PENICILLIN. There's not even a Y near that word.
I figured it was like pterodactyl or something crazy with
Pterodactyl?
like... Pterodactyl, exactly. Void.
Oh, man. All right. I want to be nice.
0 for 14.
No. There's
I
people
did
at
give
home
him-
that are like, this
This
guy
is
can
a
make this
7th
so
grade list, so
That's so good.
I can't feel bad about any word on here. Your next word is adolescent. You
kinda wanna
spell like a
Oh my
young, dumb
Oh my Lord.
adolescent.
I don't even think it's an adolescent. It's like a pre-adolescent. Adolescent.
Oh, I got a good one.
AD. Which is how it spells. LESSCENT. Adolescent.
No.
I didn't think so.
You spelled it like you're smelling children.
I don't think there was a vowel after the D.
No.
You went ADLL.
Adolescent. All right.
Your, what is it? 1, 2, 3. Is this fifth word? Fourth word.
5th.
Sixth.
Your
6th.
Oh, yeah, okay. I knew it was. Your sixth word is nuisance.
NUESCENE. Nuisance. That's
NUISANCE. Nuisance.
Oh, so I got the back half of it?
No, you said SCENE.
Yeah.
No, it's SANCE.
Oh,
NUISANCE. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Boyd.
Okay, so I got the last two here for you. These are going to be great.
Yeah.
Your next word is suspicious.
This has to be.
Your spelling abilities are suspicious. Suspicious.
Suspicious. S-U-S. P-H? O-U-S? Suspicious?
Suffus? You spelled suffus.
Yeah.
Your next word you'll get wrong is solemn.
Solemn. S-O-L-E-M. Solemn.
S-O-L-E-M-N.
Silent M. N.
Your pterodactyl
Sorry.
word.
All right, and I am.
Last two words.
Man, I really felt... I was like, there's no way
Last
I'm
We
going
might
to
have
actually
to go to
have
sixth grade
one.
next week.
Last word. Yeah, I know.
No, I get one.
No, I know, but
Oh, I'm
he's
sorry.
not going to spell this one right. And this is also, just for the record, this is on the 7th grade
Dude, I believe you.
all these words.
spelling
I
bee
100%
list.
believe you.
I'm going to
Your,
give one that I think he'll get.
your 9th word is chrysanthemum.
Oh, like the flower?
Yes. Oh, does he know this one?
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Chrysanthemum.
You said it right.
No, he didn't. He didn't say it right. Wait, but can I correct you so you maybe spell it better?
Yeah, go ahead.
Chrysanthemum.
Oh, it has an M in it. Yeah, I would have fucked that.
I want to make sure he knows what he's spelling.
Oh, it has an M in it. Why didn't you say so?
C-R-Y-S-T-O-M-N.
Crythum.
What?
Crythum.
No.
You put crythum.
No. We need to give him like a little paper that he
right,
can
hold on.
like write with his finger.
No, that's
Chrysanthemum.
different. Okay.
There's a spell.
Deke. Will I go 0 for 20?
Oh,
Here.
man.
There's a couple words that like I feel aren't rude.
I mean, this whole segment is rude.
Yeah, but you also brought this back.
I mean, I didn't take it out
All right,
because I
here's
knew
one that I
Boyd
feel
was
like
going to
you have
ask
to
for
get.
it.
Here's one I feel like you have to get.
I'm a good producer. I'm a bad speller.
That's a good point. Your last word is miniature.
Oh, you got this.
Miniature golf.
Sound it out.
M-I-N-A-T-U-R-E.
Okay.
Next time you look at the word, say it as miniature.
Miniature.
M-I-N-I-A-T-U-R-E. Miniature. Miniature golf.
Well, you said it miniature.
Miniature golf.
But he's not going to say it.
I'm not gonna say miniature.
No one really says miniature.
But I'm saying
Right, so why is it spelled that way?
because you suck.
Or why is
the
it
English
said-
is a fucked up
I
language.
know,
brother.
man. Like, my wife wants me to learn French with her, and I'm like, girl.
I'm going to give you one other word. This is unofficial.
Bonus from word.
Unofficial. Confetti.
Ooh, this is a good
This
one.
is unofficial. So this does not count.
C-O-N-F-E-T-I. Confetti.
Two
Two
T's.
T's.
You idiot.
Motherfucker.
It's a good try. You know, you win some, you lose some. But
All right,
you
you're
live.
only 0 for 20, though, because that didn't count.
Yeah, you're only 0 for 20.
Watching your disappointment on the lag on Facebook is really...
So that, I mean, okay. I want to go home.
You are home.
I wish.
Say this every week. All right.
Anastasia, I'm sorry we tried. All right, next week
That was the idiot
we're
hour.
going to do states and capitals with
Yeah,
Josh.
let's. Maybe you can teach him a thing or two at home. I don't know.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will see you next week on the Idiot Hour. At least he didn't knock his mic off the stand. Thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you next
Are
week.
we lagging on this? Thank you next week. We'll see you next week.
Right, the same Facebook. It's OBS. Josh didn't say it.